Okay, if anybody happens to be watching this. I am streaming. Oh my goodness. Let's go back. Let's go here. All right, well, this is unexpected. Let me get my headphones on. Well, I was going to I was going to set up a live stream for later, but I guess I forgot to schedule this for later and I went live. So here we are. Well, hello to anybody who ends up watching this. I did not make any kind of preview video, so I may not get a lot of people here, and that is okay. Pop out chat. Just doing this on the fly. There we go. Okay. Well, I haven't any of my cameras ready here. Move this over here, I guess. All right, well, here we are. This is what's left of the wheat cents from the last hunt. And I'll go through these and see what I come up with. Either that or I stop this stream and I start another one later on tonight. But I think I'll just go with what is here. I guess it was meant to be that I would stream right now at 4:30 approximately Eastern Standard Time. That'll teach me to stop pressing the button so quickly. All right, well, let's go through these and see what's here. Move my microscope over. So as far as cameras, document camera, this is the pile of wheat cents. I have about 100 left. This, of course, is the microscope, and this, of course, is yours truly. All right, let's see. Oh gosh. The other thing I did is okay. So this is what I did last time. I had this paper with, so these are the cents from the 50s, these are from the 40s, and these are from before 1940. I pulled these aside because these are in not great condition. I don't know what I'll do with them. And these are the wheat cents that are pre-1940 that are actually in pretty good condition. I can do this a little bit more. There we go. So they're on a book. Maybe I should, oh, how to do this. Let's see. See if I can slide this over without making a mess. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, this there, that there. Put that there so you get a little less light. Document camera. And these are the cents that we're going to be looking at. There. Okay. I think we're situated. So let's see. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for really the semi-key dates. I do not think I'll have any key dates in here. There weren't any key dates up to this point. We found, well, that's not true. We found a 1913S that I put in a flip in the last collection. That was pretty good. We did in here find some earlier, like from the teens and 20s, we found some mint mark coins. Those are worth a decent amount, certainly worth more than a penny. And just an interesting group here. So, well, anyway, let's see what this one is. I'll go through these quickly. There's a 1930 right there. A little bit grungy, but hey, that's a keeper. And here's a 39 Philadelphia. And as I'm looking at these, I'm looking for any die breaks, any cuds, anything out of the ordinary. And yes, I'm looking for those semi-key dates. Am I going to find a 14D or an 09S? No. Well, it'd be nice, but I don't think I'm going to. But that's a 39. That's not a bad one. There's a 45, rather common date. Corrosion. Let's see. There's that. And if I flip it that way, oh, it's a die rotation. Here, let me go up a bit. Okay. There's a 45. And if I flip it this, if I flip it this way, there's a slight die rotation there. Oh, that's interesting. Again, is that worth a premium? Not really, but still something. Still a keeper. Let me move my mouse over. There we go. All right, what do we have here? A 1940 Denver. Hey, Jim, how are you? Jim, I'm using OBS, and OBS said it has an update. So I click the update button. And the last time it updated, it got rid of all of my YouTube settings because they have to synchronize. Because this basically pushes it out to YouTube. YouTube picks up the stream and sends it out to YouTube land. I did that, and I thought, well, it's okay. I'll schedule this for later. I'll schedule this for like 6 or 7 o'clock. I didn't schedule it. It went went live. Now, Jim, did you read your email? Because I went to the post office to mail your giveaway coins from last time, and I won't say there was an issue. Well, yeah, there kind of was an issue, but I have a couple of ideas in the email, so I want to get your giveaway win, get it to you. But the post office basically said there'd be a bit of a delay. So read your email and let me know what you want to do, because I'm happy doing either one of those options. Either sending those to you with the potential issue or sending you something else without an issue. Sounds kind of cryptic, but wait a minute, is that another one? Okay, if there's a 40 Denver. If I flip it this way, is that also rotated? No way, not 2 in a row. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's a slight rotation too. And what on earth is that? Well, anyway, that's a keeper. Okay, thanks, Jim. I just feel bad because I don't want you to think I forgot about you. It's a standard 45, nothing special. All right, wait a minute. This is not my microscope. It's not the way I'm flipping these. Okay, there you go. That's the right orientation. If I flip it this way. Oh, that's a little more. Okay, I guess that one's okay. But that one's kind of ugly. '57 Denver. Don't really see anything. Actually, I'm going to change my window here. Let me go to there we go. There and there. Perfect. All right, good. Now I can see the coins a bit more clearly. So 57D, I don't see anything out of the ordinary there. And nothing out of the ordinary there. 55 Denver. A little grimy. $55. Oh, what is this? That could be a little bit of a lamination error. Yep. Right there. In fact, it looks like there's a crack there and a crack there. Unless that's a cut of some sort. I don't know. It's definitely raised. I can tell right just by poking it with a toothpick. Oh, no, there it goes. It definitely was a lamination error. Look at it. I just popped it right off. I'll leave it as it is. Interesting. All right, we have a 58 Denver. I wish this microscope had an autofocus. Oh, what do we have here? Is that? That's a, looks like it took a hit. Yeah, that's a gouge. That's a gouge. And what are those on the ears? Those look like die chips. Yeah, there's something going on right there. And there and there. Interesting. All right, that is a 58. What do we have here? 47. Don't see anything out of the ordinary. No, just a straight 47. 34. Some staining in the TR and Trust. No. All the information is correct. I don't know. Yeah, so, okay, basically what they were saying, Jim, is that if because of the weight, if I send it to you, I'd have to fill out, in fact, that right here. I have to fill out one of these customs forms. And he said it would be held up in customs for a little while. And I told him, I've mailed things to Canada before. So I've mailed things to Marty. In fact, I mailed something to you, and I never had to do that. And he said, yeah, it has to do with the weight. So in the email, I asked if you would prefer that I send you a $50, a silver $50, which will be the same value. In fact, the $50, it'll either be a Franklin or a Walking Liberty, your choice. It'll actually be worth a little bit more than those coins. I can put that in a card, like a birthday card or a thank you card or a whatever card, send that to you. It'll get to you in about a week. But he said customs, it's going to take a little while because it's going to go through customs. He doesn't know how long that'll take. He said something about, I don't know Canada, but some countries will charge you value-added tax, I think he called it. I want it to be as easy for you as possible. So if you'd like those buffalo nickels and the set, I'll send it, not a problem. If you'd prefer a silver $50, I'll send that. If you were to say, Jonathan, do whatever you want to do, frankly, I'd send you the $50 because I just don't want things held up in customs. And I know somebody in Canada got something from America and it was shipped in customs. It never got there, and this person to fill out the customs form, and so I just don't want you to be held up. So whatever you want to do, just let me know, Jim. Okay, if you'd like the $50, I can do that for you and send it out on Monday, and it'll be not a problem at all. If you'd like the others, I will send them out, but probably will take a little bit longer. And the crazy thing is, if I sent those to America, somebody in America, there'd be no problem whatsoever. I guess the idea is 55, nothing really special there. I guess the idea is that, strictly speaking, people could money launder, I guess, and send coins to another country, and I don't know. So whatever you want to do, if you would like those buffaloes, I will ship them to you. If you'd like the $50, I'll ship that to you. It's a 29, kind of an earlier date, Philadelphia. That's under Liberty. Is that a scratch? I just felt bad because I had everything ready for you. In fact, I'll cover up your I'll cover up your address and my address, but I have everything here in the envelope, but he just looked at it and gave me kind of looked askance and said, well, here's the deal. And this postmaster, he knows his stuff. So, like I said, I'm happy either way, Jim. I just want you to be happy. Hey, Paul. Yeah, AWR, I won't rehash what happened, but I basically, as you would say, I pressed buttons and ended up, instead of setting up a live stream for later, setting up a live stream for 4:30. That's nothing really there. Those are just scratches. Okay, I will send. Would you prefer a Franklin or a Walking Liberty? Or do you want it to be a surprise? That's a good looking 1928. I mean, I don't like that there's some gunk there and gunk there, but it's actually a good looking coin. Yeah, it does happen, Paul. 37. That one's kind of rough. Got a rim ding there. Definitely has some staining. Yeah. Not a bad one, but probably not one I'd keep. 42. Boy, I took a rim ding. Grimy. A Walker. Okay, you got it. I will send that out to you on Monday. Because what I think I've done before is, in America, you can buy International Forever stamps, and it's their first class stamps. And I think with a Walker, I just put 2 or 3 of them on there, just to make sure. So you might be getting a birthday card from me, Jim. I don't know when your birthday is, but unless I have a thank you card. I probably have a thank you card hanging around here. 42. Ooh, we got a 17S. That one's not too bad. Let me get my book. 17S. I don't think that's anything amazing. $17S. 32 million minted in good condition. Red Book catalog value is 50 cents, so yeah, that's good. That's a keeper. Not a high grade, but none of these are supposed to be high grade. All right, we've got a 28 with a gouge under we. And nothing really going on the other side. $57 Denver. Well, that's good that you got the rain, Paul. You guys could use it. Oops, what's this one? 1931 with some grime. That's just a scratch, I take it. $1940 with issues. $46, nothing special. $47, not too bad. Paul, have you been out detecting much? Yeah, have you been out detecting? I think I know the answer to that. Oldest coin so far today would be that 17S, Paul. The oldest coin this stream so far and last stream would be that 13S that we found. No Indians. No flying eagles. 52D. 57 Denver. Yes, I should probably put the oldest one aside, huh? Oh, I just put it in the pile too. Well, was that 17S you saw just a moment ago? Yeah, I don't see it. Unless that's it. Nope. There's a 29D. I don't think there's anything going on with a D. I mean, I see something here on the left, but that could just be the grime. And it's pretty worn. Nothing going on there. All right, what do we have here? 46, nothing special, a little grimy. Another 46, better condition. I think that's just a bit of lint. Yep. Oh, that's good, Paul. Good for you. 50S. Haven't seen too many S's. Paul, which detector are you going to use? 45S. Rimding. Nothing crazy there. Another 50. I asked Paul because I know you have the that mine lab that you and Belinda won. in New Jersey. 50. Ugh. 36. Stained 55. 50 Denver. And those are hits. Scratches. 51. Oh, look at the kind of wood graining on that one. That must be an old one. Older one. The exterior, right? No, I'm wrong. It's a 41. I would have thought that would have been a 30s. Look at the graining going across diagonally. That's neat. You know, I should put aside the ones that I think are more interesting. I'll have to find that 17S. A 36. The next video on my list is an unboxing for the triple score. I haven't done that yet. I feel horrible. $50 Denver. $19.20. $53 Denver. Ooh, a 1909. Look at that. There's the oldest one, an 09. Now, will it be a VDB? Let's see. Oh, it is. Oh, it's awesome. Clear as day, VDB. That's a nice one. That's a keeper. There's a Steely. 43. Yeah, what is that? All right, let me go back to that VDB. Let's see. We see the bow tie. We have some detail in Lincoln's hair. You can see the outline of the ear. I'm going to call this fine. Although I don't like the staining on the reverse. But I'm going to call that fine. Of course, that's under a microscope. Looking at it head on, you don't see it at all. But so an 09 VDB fine. What would that be? 09 VDB. Well, Redbook is saying in fine condition, holy smoke, $17. Even if you cut that in half, that's $8.50. Wow. I won't be throwing that one away. What on earth do you think that is? I'm going to guess it's a 1919. Looks like a 9 at the end. Hmm. 45S. Well, I think, I don't know. To each his own, and definitely let the buyer beware, but I think this lot of Lincoln wheat cents, I absolutely have received my money back and then some. I do not think that is the case. For most lots of wheat cents. You never know, though. I'm very happy with this lot. 50, nothing special. 48. Has some grime, but decent shape. 47. Got a scratch on Lincoln's chin. That's the wheat. That's the steel cent. 56. '56 Denver. Yeah, the last time we searched, there was a 50 with a BIE error. I put in the on this sheet here. I'm gonna have to go through these and look through them again, but 38. Another 38. Yes, I did, Paul. There is a 30S. I don't know if that's a... I'm just wondering because that would have been Great Depression, the start of the Great Depression. 30S, what do we have? $30S. 30S, 24 million minted in good condition, which is what that it is, pretty much. 20 cents. $49. Yeah, what I want to find now, Paul, is a wheat cent with a cud. 28. $39. What is that? I'm gonna guess it's just a scratch or a gouge. See what I'm looking at right there? I'm gonna guess that's just a gouge. A die crack, yeah. Well, Paul, what did I do with it? I went through the rolls that I had left from when you and I searched, and I found this one, a 2000, and no, it's not a wide AM, but pretty big die crack. Starts there, goes all the way down. That was pretty much all I found. What I have not been finding, and it's been been the case for the past couple of boxes. I'm not finding a lot of wheat cents anymore. I think they're just slowly leaving circulation. People are putting them aside, which is not surprising. That's what I do. 46. Yeah, kind of gross. 42. Yeah, it's a nice example of a die crack, a modern die crack, but does it add any kind of premium to the coin? Nope. Would I put it aside? Yeah, I would. Just as an example. All right, probably about 50 more of these guys. 56D. Anything going on with a D? That looks like a fat D, but I don't see anything that would lead me to believe it's repunched. Or repunched to the point where it's a variety. Yeah. What do we have here? 53. Ugh. 46. Was that something? Oh, it's a gouge. I was hopeful. That's definitely a gouge, though. Yeah, look how you can see the shiny copper underneath. Something just hit that and went down there and there. Oh, it's too bad. I was hoping for that die crack. Kind of sad to see the obverses so corroded or scratched, and the reverse looks pretty good. All right, a 50S. I don't know, it looks like there could be a split or something right there. Yeah, I don't think that was a die crack, Jim. I think that was just a gouge. Is there a 50S? Check. 50S. Anything going on there? 50S has a repunched mint mark, and you're supposed to look at the top. A secondary S is clearly evident north of the primary S. This is actually a triple punched S mint mark. Well, let's take a look. I don't see anything to the north of that, do you? No, there's nothing there. No. I would say no, but not a bad one. All right, towards the end here. A 45, kind of grimy. Stained in the back. 37, that looks like it took a whole bunch of hits. Nope. Did I say 37? Yeah. Oh, again, that's I would say that's wood grain toning. A 36. interesting. 37 Denver. All right, let's look at that D. No, I think that's just gunk. I thought that was another mint mark. Nope. A 50D. No. Nothing out of the ordinary. 1940S with some staining. Looks like in took a bit of a hit. And those are scratches. All right, what do we have here? 49. Nothing out of the ordinary. Northwest of the 1 is a scratch. Those are more like hits on the ear. Yeah, those are hits. And those are scratches, so. Unfortunately, a damaged coin. So that was a 49. 58D. $19.45. Corrosion. $58 Denver. Hi Deej, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Just have about 100 wheat cents I'm going to go through to see if I can find anything interesting. It did find an 09 VDB. Now, that looks like a ding. That looks like a scratch. I'm not so sure about that though. Well, I guess it could be a ding. Well, regardless, I don't think it's anything. What is this? What does this date? 58D. I don't recall there being anything. Let me check just in case. Maybe there's something known. Nope. All right, so I'm going to just say it's a damage cent. 5060. Between the B and the E is just corrosion. Okay. I don't know if you're seeing the count here, but that's where we are so far. 50s, 40s, these are the good 30s. These are the, well, 30s, 20s, teens. These are the not so good ones. 29S. Some staining. That is a scratch. That is a Scratch. That is a hit, so nothing spectacular here. 29S. Guess I should look that one up. I don't think the 29S is anything special. 50 million minted. Well, it says 50 cents in good condition, the red book, but I wouldn't keep that one. 50D, looks like it has yellow paint on it. Yeah. 50. Again, that looks like that streaky wood graining there. What do we have? Oh, a 1916? Nope, 1918. That's a neat one. Has some gunk, but it's not a bad one. What was a 1918 worth? 1918. Oh, 288 million were minted, 20 cents in good condition. Okay. Still pretty neat. Hey, I'd be happy if I found that coin roll hunting, that's for sure. That is just a revolting 1944. All right, I don't know what this date is, but right there at about 2 o'clock. What is that? That could be the start of something, but if it is the start of something, it's minor. Let's see what the date is. The reverse is in pretty good condition. 58. And nothing there that looks out of the ordinary. All right, about maybe 30 left, 25, 30, 51. Nothing special. A very ugly 1930. Can't even tell if that is a mint mark. It does not. Ugh. What is this? A 42. The color looked odd, yeah. You'd weigh that 44, huh? This one? Here, I'll put it aside. What, do you think it could be struck on a foreign planchet? 42. I think that was the only 44 I recently had. Okay, I'll weigh it. 56 Denver. Wow. Look at that. And I'm thinking that's not post-mint damage. No, that is a huge, that must be a grease-filled error. Look at that. That's pretty neat. It certainly wouldn't wear like that. Everything would wear fairly evenly in this bottom part of the coin. That's neat. Maybe it's brass, huh? Okay. Well, after we're done this, Paul, we will weigh that one. 50, 60. I'm going to put that one aside. I like that. I like those oddities. So out of the ordinary things. 52D. Okay, don't see anything strange there. Don't see anything strange there. $32D. Pretty ugly looking. Ugh. No. Uh, 1940S. Oh, that's a decent one. As I said, I really like seeing the San Francisco mint marks. Don't see a whole lot of them out this way. Oh, look at the B in Liberty. That's neat. It's a die chip or something in there. That's neat. I'll put that aside. $57D. Oh, I should check OBS, see how we're doing. All right, OBS, we've been on for 52 minutes and 28 seconds. I'm using 6.4% of the CPU. That's awesome. Streaming at 60 frames per second. Very happy with that. 37 Denver. Again, I got some grime on there, but not a bad one. All right, a 1941. Nothing out of the ordinary there. 49. Obverse looks okay. Reverse looks okay. That's an ugly 1930D. Zoom in on that D. It just looks like it's worn. Maybe it took a hit. But that is very darkly toned. I don't think there's any. Let's see, 30D. $30D is a couple. It has 2 repunched mint marks. And on both of them, I don't know if you can see this, you look to the north of the D to find something. This is just so dark. I don't even know if we'd be able to see it if it were there. No, I don't see anything there. Zoom back. Another dark one. All right, Jim, enjoy your tea. I have 2, 4, 6, 7, I have 20 left. That's just a 56D, but it's kind of ugly. 1944D. a bad one. $1944S. Nothing out of the ordinary. Whoa, is that a scratch? I don't think that's a scratch, friends. No, that is a die crack without question. Okay, well, right here, this looks like a scratch because it kind of stops there and it gets really light. But from here, it goes through the stem, through the F. Looks like a retained cud there. Oh, this is cool. Oh my gosh, look at this. Let me get it even closer. Oh yeah, that's a die crack without question. Look at that. This die was about to shatter. Oh, that's neat. That is a prominent die crack. I think that has to be the biggest die crack I've ever seen in a coin. That die would not have lasted much longer. What's more, it's a 44S. It's coming off the 9. What is that coming off the 9? That looks like another die crack right there. Let me see in cherry pickers under 44S if there's anything. That's definitely a keeper. But if it's a die crack, it wouldn't be in here. Because a die crack is an error. It's not something intentional. Well, regardless. No, I won't. I'll be putting that one in a flip, that's for sure. And that's in decent shape too. Nice. I tell ya. 37D. Was saying not too long ago I wanted to find a cud. Well, I got a die crack instead. I think there was a retained cud in there too. So I guess I got both. 37D, it's a nice one. I'll look at the highlights at the end. 57 Denver. In fact, I don't know if I can do it. I might take that 44S and make a short, because I've never seen a die crack as prominent as that. There's a 36, decent shape. Nothing out of the ordinary, but a nice coin. And a 58. No good, throw it away. Yeah, it's damaged. Now that, I can tell you right now, is not a die crack coming off of Unum. That's just a hit. I think. Oh yeah, that's a gouge. That's a gouge. All right, 1 cent. 51D. ugly 50-60. $19.40. $51D. Yeah, I just might make a wrap-up video to all this of the 13S, the 17S that I just put in here, the other coins that I put aside. There's a 51. There's a BIE error somewhere in here. I need to find that again. So I'll just make the wrap up then. $41. Well-worn 27. $48. About 10 more. 31 Denver. That's a scratch, unfortunately. Yep, that's definitely a scratch. 31 Denver. Should have that page bookmarked. 31 Denver. Ooh, actually, hold on. 31 Denver. 4.4 million were minted in good condition. That's a $5 coin, according to Redbook. That's a keeper, despite the scratch. I think that'll make the highlight reel. 41. $57D. That's an ugly reverse, whatever it is. Ah, figures. 1917. That's a shame. If it weren't for the staining, it'd be in decent condition. But that's just ugly. That's a shame. 1929. Not too bad. 1926. Now look at that. That could be post-mint damage, but I'm not so sure. Not to make light of what happened to Abraham Lincoln, but that looks like he has a hole in his head. Well, that's a well-worn 26. Go up a little bit here. All right, we have a corroded 44 Denver. Just a piece of lint. Another scratch there. Nothing special. All right, we're rounding things out here. 51 with stains. 41 San Francisco. Don't see anything there. Double check the S. Don't see anything out of the ordinary with the S. Nice coin, though. $44. Some staining. $37 with some scratches. Coming off the T, I think that's a scratch. Yeah, that's a scratch. So that was a 37. Okay, a 39. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, there's an oldie. 1916. All in all, in decent shape. What's a 1916 worth? 1916, 131 million minted. 30 cents in good condition. Red book, so. Nice, but, well, we'll put that one aside. 36 Denver. With some stains on the back. Last one. An ugly 1940. Don't see anything on the obverse. Hopefully there's nothing on the reverse. And there doesn't seem to be anything. All right, that's it. That is the coin lot. Oh, I moved that over somehow. There we go. All right. Well, this is what we ended up with. Oh, let me get that out of the way. Okay. So this is what we ended up with as far as the 39s and earlier. We got, let me put this on here. Hold on. Need a little height. Okay. So for the 1909 to 1939, this is what we ended up with. Decent pile. These are pennies from the 1940s, and these are from the 1950s. So the amount that we got from the 40s and the 50s are pretty much equal. As expected, didn't get a lot pre-40, but we got a few. We got some nice ones too. We got some nice dates. Hi, Charlie. What did we get for dates here? We got, all right, put the 13S in a flip. So we got a 13S in this lot in really nice condition. We got the 1909 VDB in that lot. That's a nice coin. I would say the 13S and the VDB pretty much paid for the lot. We got this change my cameras here. All right, we got this 41, which I put aside just because I like the wood graining. There was this 57D because it has the filled in B right there. And in this pile somewhere is a 1953, I think, of the BIE error. 44S with a huge die crack going from about 7 o'clock up to the top of the N and cent. Huge die crack. And 56D. Why did I put this one aside? Oh, okay. And I guess that's a grease-filled error right there. Much of United States and America are obliterated. And for a coin with, you know, that much detail in the wheat ears, that's not wear. That's something happened at the mint. And a 1916, just a has some scratches on it, I see. Just an earlier date. And the 1931D, which is a semi-key date. I think it was 4.4 minted. Has a scratch, unfortunately, going that way. And a pretty big hit on that wheat ear. So, anyway, put the document camera down. That is what we got. Charlie Reiser, hello. So, anyway, thanks everybody for stopping by. As I said, this is absolutely impromptu. I expected to do this later on, but hey, we got it done. And what is next? I have no more. I think next I'm going to do... Well, no, next I have to open up the Nocta triple score and just put that together. So that'll be next. After that, I have to do some gold panning. So we'll do that, and who knows what'll be next. So everybody, take care. Great seeing everybody. We've been on for an hour and 15 minutes, which is plenty long enough. So take care, everybody. I'm going to stop the stream and have a great weekend. Be good, be safe.